Hi Golden Masters, welcome back to my channel. Remember that my videos are not made for kids and they are solely for the adult collector or for the adults who want to purchase these products for their kids. Alright everyone, today's very exciting because we are on part 4 of my Revisiting Monster High series, and this episode's really exciting because I have some really great characters that we're going to delve into and talk about, and I get to vent about why I love these characters and show y'all what characters I still have. Let's start with Mr. Dracula over here. He is an adult. He's the father of Draculara, which of course she always had a dad, but he wasn't introduced until the reboot happened, and he had a big part in the reboot. I did like that they made a doll of him, and I did like that he was a big part of the reboot, but just that reboot was awful. This doll though, it could be a lot better. He could have actual hair. He does have a nice face. It's not the best, you know, but he does have like wrinkles because he's older, so I do appreciate the new mold for him. He does have nice pointy ears like a vampire. Bad thing about him is the articulation. His arms don't go out, they just go up and down. And then his outfit's also very simple. So he has this shirt. He came with a playset that has a kitchen and everything. I still own that playset, but here's his outfit. It's not bad. It could be better. It's very plain. It's just like a printed top, you know, not too many different fabrics. It's a pretty cool color. I love the color. I love that he's wearing pink, and he has some like spiders on here. I like the print. The pants are a very cheap material. They're just so bland and boring. I don't appreciate them. Then his shoes are pretty nice. Wish they had color. They're not the worst. It's a new mold, so I'll take it. But, you know, they could be better. They could have had more paint and stuff on it. It is cool though. They have little bats at the front. I like that. What's weird about these dolls is that the material's so cheap. They have a hole in the foot, and it's just a lot cheaper doll. He does have articulated knees, but the knees are weird. So the legs were weird in this line, and they looked broken. I hated that for the reboot, that they had to like stoop down to that quality when, y'all, Monster High was killing it, and then this reboot happened. I do like that he has a six-pack, but you know, the no articulation and the cheap material is just not worth it. So let's go on to a character that is phenomenal, and let's move on to Miss Wedona Spider. Y'all, this doll, let's talk about her. This is actually one of my more recent Monster High. I did get her last year, but she's more recent for me. Originally, this character was released as a Comic-Con doll, and she was very rare, elusive. If you didn't go to Comic-Con, it was very hard to find her online. So what did Monster High do? So Monster High, when they would release Comic-Con dolls like her, they would then release an I Love Fashion doll version of them. For those of you that don't know, the I Love Fashion dolls have different outfits, and they were exclusive to Toys R Us. So that is where Miss Webberella is from. I didn't get her from Toys R Us. I had to buy her online, obviously, because rest in peace Toys R Us. But I'm so glad I have her. She is one of the coolest dolls I own. She literally has 6 arms and 6 eyes. Y'all, look at this. She is stunning. I love her red, gorgeous eyes, and I love her spider eyes. She's, of course, the daughter of the spider, I'm pretty sure. And her original doll, the Comic-Con one, was a superhero, named Webberella. So you're gonna see a lot of comic book references in her outfit. So I love her face. Her makeup is gorgeous. The lips are everything. I love the black fangs. Her ears are nice. The hair with the bump it. This hairstyle is everything. Her is very silky soft. So her hands each have a bracelet or jewelry on it. One has a glove, and each hand is a different mold. So every single hand is doing something different, which is so neat. So this is the outfit I chose for her. It's a mixture of all of them, and it's the one that I like the most. So I gave her this top that says Splat, you know, like a comic book. She has a cute little necklace, cute little belt. Then I have this skirt on her, which is very cute and a nice material. And then these comic book leggings, which are so cool. That you can actually see like the comic book stuff. So there was a Monster High line of comic books, which came with the Power Ghouls line, and they came with a little booklet that was a comic book. That was a very cool line. And Claudine was in it, Spectra was in it, Toralei was in it. I still want that doll so bad. It was a very interesting line. No movie was made about it, which should have happened, but it just would have been so cool. I did give her this purse, which is like a satchel, and I love like the spider designs on it. Then her shoes are these yellow spider web shoes that are gorgeous. Very bright and stunning. That's pretty much it for Webberella, or Miss Wedona Spider. I adore her so much. She's so worth it and I highly recommend it. Because have you ever seen a doll with 6 arms? No? Because she's everything. So here we have a not a real Monster High character, but Monster High did release Create a Monster packs, which were you could create your own monster, and this is the only one I have left from all the ones we owned, and he's very cool. So you can basically take him apart piece by piece, and that's how you put them together. You can switch his arms out, hands out, and I kept this one because I wanted him to be Rochelle's, a character y'all haven't seen yet, but those of you that know, Rochelle's brother. He would have been cool, and I like that he's bald because the wigs weren't it, sis. But he's really cute. I like him. He's speckled like a gargoyle. He has the wings of a gargoyle. I love the speckles, like they're so cool. I don't have his original clothes, and I don't think he had clothes to begin with, but he's so cool, and I love the claws on the hand. I really did enjoy the Create a Monsters, and I do hope they bring him back because they were actually pretty cool. And I think there's a lot that could be improved with them, and I just think they would make a great comeback. Next up, we have 3 or 3.5 characters, or 4 characters, I don't know, from the Monster High Great Scary Reef movie. And let's get on to Miss Calamari, the daughter of the Kraken. So here she is. These dolls do glow in the dark. This line was very interesting. I don't think it was the best line, but I still really enjoyed the new characters that were introduced with this movie. And fun fact, this movie is not one that I've seen. It's not, so this movie is one that I haven't seen. So this was one of the movies that I had not seen, and it was on Netflix for the longest time, and I think like a year ago I did watch it, and it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It's not the best Monster High movie, but it's not the worst. This is Miss Calamari. She is so freaking adorable. I love her. She's very fishy. She has like octopus looking ears. Her hands have little suction cups on them. Every arm has like a bracelet. She does have 4 arms, not as many as Miss Wedona, but she does have a lot of arms. Like her body sculpt is amazing. This is a weird fact, but she does have bigger boobs. Why? I don't know, but she has them. She has a nice belt, a nice little like shawl, and this is a crop top over here. And of course, she has like a fin that goes into tentacles, and it's all like very neon, so it like glows in a black light. It's so cool. These are what glowed in the dark, not the tentacles, but they're still very cool, and you can move them, and she stands up on her own. She does not need a stand. Her hair is very nice. It's this like navy dark blue with some like peachy orange highlights in there. It's very nice. It's in a pony and it's curly. It's very messy, but cute. I don't think I ever brushed this hair. Then I did love her earrings, and I didn't even mention her lipstick, but they have little polka dots on there. It's cute. I really like her. Not the best character, not the worst though, but I enjoyed her. And she can sit, you know, she's articulated still. A very interesting doll and very unique. Next up we have Perry and Pearl, the daughters of the Hydra. This is the only Monster High with 2 heads. This is a doll with 2 heads. What other doll line can y'all say that there is a doll with 2 heads? What other doll line would be brave enough to do that but Monster High? Like, come on, y'all. They are so cool. I love them so much. So, I'm pretty sure this is Pearl and this is Perry. I think Pearl does have the more pearly hair, so that makes sense. They are so cute. I love them so much. You can like remove their heads and give them their own body. That's something I have done with 2 extra Ghoulia bodies. But they're just so cute. I love them. But I did keep them together again because it's so unique. I love that they have like 1 pair of earrings. They're very scaly. What is a hydra? I have no idea. I'm guessing it's like a two-headed fish thing. I love the necklace. They share it between their two necks. Then they have this cute little top. I love the fins. They're so cool. And I love the color they are. They're like a grayish color. A nice belt. Then the fin goes into this ginormous tail like creation with some jewelry hanging, and this is what glowed on them. Alright, so next up we have another one of my most recent dolls. It is Miss Josiah Reeves. She is the daughter of Poseidon. She's neat. I like her. She's not my favorite, which is why it did take me like a little bit longer to get her. I did get her last year for like 15 bucks, and I think that's pretty fair. She's not a super rare doll. You can get her for very cheap. She's pretty cute though. I appreciate her for what she is. I like her little bow made of like kelp. You know, she was in the movie as well. That movie is all about Laguna, so like, you know, she's very cute. I love the different faces. Like every single doll has a different side profile, which is so cool because they made different heads for every single character. Not two characters share the same head, except if like they're like siblings. Even yet though, they still would change them up. So it's very rare to see some with the same head mold. I still love the webbed hands on her. She has like a lot of little specks and dots on her. Love all this kelp like growing onto her. I love the green ones as well. She has a cool little top underneath with shells and stuff on it. Very neon. And then her tail goes into like this seaweed creation, crustacean mess of beauty. And the little fish and seahorses are what glowed on her. I still appreciate her. She's not my favorite. I do like her colors, and her hair is very nice. It's like a magenta purple with this green, almost minty green on there. Very nice. I appreciate her. Not my fave, but not my least fave. Alright y'all, next up we have Miss Jane Doolittle. Okay, so Jane had her own like little mini series in the webisodes of Monster High, and I really adore her. I think she's the daughter of Dr. Doolittle, so she can speak to animals, and all the Monster High characters have pets, so she could speak to the Monster High pets. And it was really cool to see all the Monster High's characters' pets talking, and you could see and tell this is this character's pet. So here's Jane. She has like a very African-esque vibe to her. I love her so much. Her makeup is so cool. This particular doll is from the Gloom and Bloom line, so she's very floral heavy. I do prefer her than her original doll. Her lips are stunning. Again, her side profile is different. Love the flower. Her hair is still very silky soft, and it's beautiful. It's almost this very dark blue as well with a nice pinky, almost fuchsia colored highlight in there. Her makeup is stunning. Her earrings are feathers. She has 2 earrings that are feathers. Then you go on to the outfit. I adore this outfit so much. This top with the florals is stunning, and it has this like pleather piece right here, tulle up top. The belt is gorgeous. I love that color blue. Then this skirt is like feathers, y'all. What? With like the hem being pleather. I love her so much. This staff is from her original doll, which is actually a pen, and you can write stuff and put it in her sloth. I know it sounds weird, but I'll show y'all. Then she has a shovel right here, very monster-esque. A lot of detail. They could have made a plain shovel, but they decided to put the little details. And she's holding it on a bone. I think that's a literal bone. She has a cute little bracelet that has little skulls on it. Then here she has these heels, very cute. You're like very simple, you know, not very monster-esque. But then the back of the heels are skulls. How incredible. And I love these flower anklets that she had. This whole line, they had those anklets. She does have like clawed hands. Like she has like claws. And here's her sloth, one of the cutest pets that Monster High has ever had. He's like a stuffed sloth. And then on the back, he does have a slit where you could put notes in there. That came with her original doll. I think her sloth is one of the cutest ones for sure. And it wraps around her leg. You could put it there on her staff. She's just adorable. And I do love this sloth. I forgot the sloth's name, but you know, there's so many characters. I do love Jane a lot, and I still am so glad I own this doll and I didn't give her away because she's stunning. I love her so much, y'all. Like, I keep looking at her and she's really, really great. Next up, we have another reboot character, sadly. It is Monica Decay, Ghoulia's replacement. So this character was weird. She was in the Monster High reboot, only in the reboot. She's okay. She's not the worst. She's pretty simple, but she could have had a lot more going on. I don't hate her, but I also don't love her because I feel like she did replace Ghoulia. She was supposed to be Latina on the movie, but she lost the accent so many times. Like, if you're gonna represent us, do it right, but they did not do it right with her. Here she is. She does have side glancing eyes, so she's looking to over there. She does have worm earrings. Her hair is like a dying color, a very light purple with some highlights of green in there. Then she has a cute little necklace that has a rib cage on it, a purse that's a brain. I like the vest and the top. She did have a lot of details though. Her belt is like a brain, you know, rib cage bracelet over here. The pants are very nice and they have like a splatter on there. Then the shoes are very brain intestine looking. She could have had more color to like make the brains look even more real. Then the face is very flat because of course it is the reboot. So if she was made before the reboot, she would have looked really nice. But you know, she's not the best. Of course she does have a reboot body, which I do appreciate. But overall, she's not one of the best characters. But let's move on to one that is. And that is Miss Zombie Gaga. Yes, y'all heard right. This is technically an official Lady Gaga Monster High doll. Technically, yes it is. Lady Gaga's sister helped create this doll, and I can't believe I got her. She was on Amazon for a while when she originally came out, which was towards the end of Monster High, so this is technically a reboot doll, but they still didn't cheapen out on her, which is good because, you know, it's Gaga. You don't want to cheapen out when it comes to Gaga. So she is based on the Born This Way look in the music video. She's incredible, y'all. Look at her face. Very skeleton-esque. The makeup is exactly the same. You can't clock that it's not the same. The hair is the same from the video. She has the glasses, twist on her hair, and her hair is this like pink and purple mix. Very pastel. I love the bubblegum. The bubblegum does come out. That's her lips right there. Very skeleton-like. Okay, so the suit does look simple, but it's a replica from the one from the video. But once we start looking at more of her details, like the fact that her hands, when put together, say, Lady Gaga, hello. This is a whole new mold for a hand, and they totally printed this on, and it looks phenomenal. Another little detail is when you look at her shoes, you see Gaga's stilettos, of course. But the details don't stop there, y'all. If you look inside of her heel right here, y'all won't be able to see this, but trust me, it says Gaga, or it says it's Lady Gaga's signature in here. Trust me, if you own her, you can tell, but in there it says Lady Gaga. The details don't stop there, y'all. When you take off her jacket, I mean, she does have suspenders, a cute little bow tie, all of that's cute. The little back has a little heart. But the details don't stop there. If you look at inside of her jacket, it says Born This Way, which in fact is one of my favorite Lady Gaga songs, if not my favorite, because it's the most meaningful and it means a lot to me as an LGBT person to hear her support us and like stand up for us. So that was pretty much it from Miss Zombie Gaga. She is so cool. I still own her original box because it's iconic. I would show y'all, but it's literally in a tower of doll boxes. Incredible doll. If y'all could still get her, I would highly recommend it. She's very worth it. Alright everyone, and our last Monster High character for this episode is Mr. Kieran Valentine. So he is the son of a vampire or something, I'm pretty sure. This doll is a villain, and he came in a Monster High San Diego Comic Con exclusive 2-pack with Wiz. I was very dumb and I decided to trade Wisp for Toralei, and I got scammed and I never got Toralei, but that person did get my Wisp, which is tragic. But here's Kieran. He's amazing. I'm so glad I kept him, and I still have all his original outfit, and I still have the Comic Con box. because I always keep the Comic-Con boxes. He's so cool. So he was a villain and he was trying to steal Dracula's heart. He was, after the fact, confirmed to be a gay character by the creator of Monster High. So he was just stealing girls' hearts, ghouls' hearts. He was very evil. I love the raised brow. He's so adorable. I love his hair. It's red and black, still heavily gelled. He did have earrings though, and they were gold little studs. Then his outfit is killer, y'all. This jacket has embroidery on it, rainbow high. So nice. It has embroidered flowers, then flowers right here, and then the petals falling right here. He has a vest right here that does open up, and he does have a white shirt underneath with like a handkerchief collar. Then he has these pleather pants, which are a better material than Dracula's. And I love this chain right here. I wish it was a real chain. Then what I do love about his shirt is he does have little cuffs that go on the shirt. That detail, incredible. Then his shoes are the most iconic thing ever. These boots, y'all. They're laced up the top and they have heart buckles on the side because he is Valentine. And that whole entire movie was about Valentine's Day. He's incredible. I love Kieran Valentine. Alright, y'all. That was it for part 4 of my Revisiting Monster High series. I hope y'all enjoyed this part. Let me know which doll was your favorite because there's a lot of good ones here. And there's so many we still have to go through. And we're still missing so many incredible characters. I can't pick a fave. Maybe I can. Zombie Gaga is up there for me for sure. Jane, looking at her again, just kind of did something to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually adore her. And then Webberella, I love as well. And then Valentine. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope y'all have an excellent day. I'll see y'all later. Bye!